APC supporters publicly display guns and cutlasses ahead of Saturday's by-election in Jigawa. APC supporters in Jigawa State have vowed to attack members of opposition ahead of the Saturday's by-election for the Gwaram Federal constituency of the state. In a video seen by Sahara reporters, the members chanting the name of APC candidate Yusuf Galambi were seen with guns, cutlasses, and other different weapons. The Independent National Electoral Commission have fixed a date for the 19th of June for the poll. This followed the death of the former holder of the office, Yuguda Hassan Kila, on the 4th of March, following which the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Bajamia, that guy, declared the seat vacant. Consequently, the Commission has fixed Saturday, 19th of June, 2021 for the conduct of by-election to fill the vacant seat of the said constituency in the House of Representatives, INEC has said in a statement. The official notification for the election will be published on the 17th of May, and political parties shall conduct their primaries between 18th and 24th of May 2021. The access code for online submission of nomination forms will be available for collection on the 24th of May 2021 at the Commission's headquarters in Abuja, while the last day for submission of the list is nominated candidates is for the 28th of May. All right. I mean, this is really, to be honest, if you don't want APC to be in government, I guess this is really good news, because then you can use this as a base to be like, is this the kind of supporter that APC has? The kind of supporters that will publicly carry weapons, armed citizens, and they would go to, because again, the plan is that they want to go on their election day with their arms to attack members of the opposition party. So this is a correlation that we're seeing with APC itself. And again, this can make a good case. Because again, if anybody representing APC party would be like, can you please explain what this is? Because these are your supporters. And a supporter is a reflection of who they're supporting. So again, APC and, these people, can we draw parallels within them? With the same people and be like, you know what? These are, the similitude is just there. The similarities. Why is this violence going on? Because they support this party, definitely. They claim to be APC supporters because they were chanting the name of the APC candidate that they want to win. So again, this makes a whole new case. I think there's so many angles you can go with this conversation in terms of, first of all, what kind of low-class behavior is that? I mean, come on. It's literally low-class. What is the reason? What is the reason? And I think that these are the issues like this that would, prevent the government from allowing people to protest. Because again, to be very honest as well, given the corruption in the country and given the fact that some governors have been seen to use hoodlums to cause distractions at, public events and all that, this will not be new, but it's such ghetto behavior. Like, for lack of a better word, I just use the word ghetto because it's just like, really? Because what is very, very funny, let me come and show these people at this point. Let's get real. When it comes to situations like this, when it comes to all this, issues like this, that is when these people, because these are the youth, they look young. The pictures here show these people carrying guns. You have to be young, and I'm assuming, but obviously you have to be, agile to be able to carry weapons like this and be able to attack. This means that, of course, you have energy for such, in which the demographic for that is normally the youth. It's not ageist or anything, don't get offended. But that's what I'm saying. When it comes to real issues, there was actually a protest, June 12th. I have not even seen in Jigawa State there was a protest. Nothing online. Silence. You're out here you're supporting your oppressor. You're supporting the party of your oppressor. They keep oppressing you, they don't care about you, and you're supporting them. This is Stockholm Syndrome. How can you do that? But then when it actually comes for a cause, so again, it shows people are not afraid of death, because again, who's to say that the opposition might not even come and defend themselves and potentially, hurt these people as well? You're not afraid of death, so there's no excuse. Because again, your probability of dying in the north is higher, to be honest, at this point. In fact, the whole of Nigeria, anywhere you go, the probability of you getting hurt and harmed or even dying is very high. So again, that doesn't seem to stop you from defending your party, does it? But then when it comes to proper solutions, if you go look back at the crowd of people, the crowd, especially the northerners that come, to support Buhari, that came to support Buhari actually, it was a massive, I mean, a sea. You want to say a sea of people? You know that phrase? A sea of people. These people, Northerners, I mean, and I guess this is the reason why a lot of Southerners do not vote. Not that they shouldn't vote, but when it comes to the probabilities of who's going to win anyway, I mean, I can see why that's discouraging, because again, these, Northerners, that's my best way of describing them. The Northerners will literally come in, in their masses, as in their sea of people, to come and vote for people. So again, it's just like, I guess why, the voting thing can be a bit, daunting for some Southerners, and be like, what's the point of voting when the northern part of the country alone can literally win any election that they want? So again, it's just very ironic, very hypocritical, how when it comes to proper issues, I mean, Boko Haram has been attacking your region for how many years now? Boko Haram has been attacking your region for how many years now? Not one single protest. Not one single protest. When it comes to this, you're carrying guns, you're carrying cutlasses, you're are you not embarrassed? And other arms, are you not you're carrying sticks, you're prepared to go to war for your oppressor. Are you not embarrassed? I mean, this is literally the problem. And I think that for you to want a revolution, or to make us united, mentally we have to be on the same page. Because this shows a different kind of mentality, in which it's just a bit like, it's toxic, because it's like, why are you supporting your oppressor? Why are you coming out with your full chest, with your full legs? You are defending your oppressor. When it comes to criticizing your oppressor or what they oppress you with, you are mute. Isn't that a form of control? How can you be mentally enslaved and mentally subservient? How can you do that? How can you, with your full chest, how can you be so subservient? Again, we have patience, to be honest. You have to have patience. But I think it just gets to a point where, come on, you have to think for yourself. Things just became too obvious. It seems like I have a judgmental tone, in which, yes, I'm going to own it. I do have a judgmental tone, because this does not make sense. There are things that you actually learn from. Again, all this wokeness of, understanding your oppressor. Listen, you get to a point where you learn all these things, but then it's a different thing when you have a collective of people. It's a different thing when we have, just little here and there. Like, it's like in the south of Nigeria, where we have, some people, like, for example, Igbo governors. You have, it's not a majority. You have just, a minute, sectional amount of people that would, do certain things. But then in the north, it's like it's like when a collective of people are supporting the oppressors, it is very daunting. It's like, how can you not see? We're talking a collective. We're talking millions. We're literally talking at least more than half of Nigeria's population itself. Is that not embarrassing? Yeah. But what I think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.